Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Your Excellency, our beloved Father, the Director of Darul Hijrah Islamic Boarding School for Female, Kiai Haji Syahrudi Ramli MPhil. Your Excellency, the Vice Director of Darul Hijrah Islamic Boarding School for Female, Al-Ustadz Abdullah Husin SAG MPDI. Your Excellencies, all Chief of Divisions, the Headmasters, and all teachers of Darul Hijrah Islamic Boarding School for Female, Honorable Master of Ceremony, respectable all my friends of Sezenra generation, and all my audiences, the pearls of the Jannah. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillahilladzi akhrajana minal zulumati ilan nur wa amarana bi an nuqatiya ahli minal fisqi wal fujur, amma ba'd. All praises be to Allah, the Lord of the world and the creator of everything in this universe, who has given us mercies and blessings until we can attain tonight's event without any obstacles. Peace and salutation belong to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has guided us from darkness to the lightness. And I will never forget to say thanks to the chairwoman who has allowed me to deliver my farewell speech tonight. In the beginning, it sounds crazy for me to become a speaker at this farewell event. But here I am. At this moment, I understand that nothing is impossible for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My humble gratitude be to Him who has given me the priceless opportunity to study knowledge in Darul Hijrah. I feel so lucky that I can feel how to be a student. I thank God for giving me a destiny to become a member of the Sezenra generation and become the student of the amazing teachers. One of my greatest gratitude, the one that I can never describe in words, is for our beloved Father, Kiai Haji Syahrudi Ramli, who has accepted us a student here. Our Father who has prayed for his students more than he's prayed for himself. Our Father who loves like his real daughters. Thank you so much, sir. Your dua is always escorting us. To our parents, our mom and dad at home now, I, as the representative of 198 of my friends, would like to say thank you for your love, prayers, and compassion. Thank you for your support when we were brittle. Thank you for your motivation when we were shaky. Thank you for making me be the strongest girl when I was falling. And thank you for your blood, sweat, and tears that flow for our fortunes. All those sacrifices could never be paid, even with all money in the world. And I would like to say thank you to Mr. Muhammad Yusuf, Chief of the Guidance and Counseling Department, who has given us many advice and lessons to make us better than before. Thank you to Mr. Wahyu Nurdiansyah, Chief of the Teaching Department, who has motivated us to study hard and seek knowledge whatever it takes. Thank you to Mrs. Umi Kulsum as the high school principal, and all supervisors of Sezenra generation who have guided us and taken their time to guide us during rush hours. It doesn't matter if you can't remember our name one by one, but if we meet again someday, we hope you will never forget that we are your children forever. Special thanks to Mr. Dedi Hafidian as my mentor in English. Special thanks also to Mr. Muhammad Salim Abrar and Mr. Muhammad Ramadhani Al-Banjari as our advisors, who treated us as if we were their daughters. Sezenra's father who never let us mislead. And special thanks to all advisories of Central Language Improvement 20 and 22, and all teachers who witnessed our journey. Darul Hijrah, July 7, 2019. My story began. The view of that day looked so blue. A million dreams were blowing on the earth of Darul Hijrah. The day when hundreds of parents delivered their daughters to study here. Anything started from class matriculation 4 with Miss Halmidiana as the homeroom teacher. She introduced us to Arabic. The students in our class were always sleepy, but she had a special staff to handle it. It was a unique dance that we always did before the beginning of the lesson. At the beginning of 2020, the coronavirus pandemic forced us to stay at home. During long holidays, I felt comfortable at home. I had this thought to move out of this boarding school, but thank God, my destiny brought me back to this place. The first bigger experience began in class 10. I became a member of the committee in several events. Class 10 was the transition era. I was drifting in friendship, influenced by friends, and finally, I fell into the trap of rules breaking. I had to use 3 colors transfixer veil. After that, I was aware every action had consequences. And to be the stronger, we didn't need to become a rebel. Even to become precious ones, we just need to be ourselves. For my juniors, who are still breaking the rules, remember, no matter how good a squirrel jumps, one day it can fail. After evaluating and correcting myself, Alhamdulillah, I won the first rank in my class. Then I became the champion of 3 languages speech contest in 20 and 21. Then I was chosen to become a role model of Sayyidah Fatimah Darul. When I was 11th grade student, I and my friends worked on Drama Arena 526 and Alhamdulillah it was fantastic. Then we were integrated as OSDA members. I got the position as Vice of Central Language Improvement. To all my juniors, OSDA 20 and 22, hold on the intention and sincerity in everything you do. Sometimes it feels exhausting to give advice, to give reminders, and even sometimes we put aside our private business only to handle 1,000 of the female students. But remember, with the spirit of Lillahi Ta'ala, this work become Jariyah charity. The journey of 11th grade was completed in light of Khutbah. It was an unforgettable experience for me to join the main group of my generation. Later on, we call it as intelligentsia that finally turned into our current community, the Sezenra generation. Eventually, the event we had been waiting for, it was Panggung Gembira 1227, which drained 1,000 liters of sweat and tears. Back to being the winner of 3 languages speech contest. I had a dream to become the master of ceremony in Panggung Gembira. I trained myself so hard for years, but I failed at the selection. I was so sad and broken heart, and I was afraid to have a big dream again, until I lived in my life in a position where I was prostrate. I stopped reciting of Holy Quran, and it was getting worse. I only did prayers in the mosque only because of the present list. Until one day, my teachers taught us about God's determination in class. Allah seemed to tell me guidance and that everything has been written in Lauhul Mahfuz 50 years before Allah created this universe. It was opened my mind. What is better for us, a servant of God, than living under His ways provision? That's why, my friends, we can dream as high as possible. But if you fail to reach it, believe me, Allah got a plan and He has a million better things for us. Before I close my speech, I would like to apologize to the director of this boarding school, to my parents, and all my teachers. I'm so sorry because I can't be as daughters as you wish. There were many lies, violations, and unproductive times that I spent. For our father, Kiai Haji Syahrul, we do and will always give you the best dua. I wish you a long life and always be healthy. To all my teachers, no word can describe how big my love for you is. We wish you always be strong to teach your students. Darul Hijrah Putri is and will always be our home, and for many female students in the future. The last, to all my friends of Sezenra generation, the pair is now in front of our eyes. Our ship will soon be leaning. Thanks for everything we had passed together. The long sail made us so close, just like meals and skin. As close as meat and bone. We are more than just family. You are my energy. My guiding light. We are unity. My friends, when the day of our separation is coming, don't ever forget about our memories. Still remind each other, and thanks for all. I love you all. That's all from me. 1,000 papers and an ocean of ink will never be enough to write down my experiences that I would never get outside this pondok. But time is over now. I do apologize about my mistakes. I hope you can take the good lesson from what I delivered tonight. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam